Ladies and gentlemen, I'm preparing for a 3 days tour. Hamar, I think it's the right pronunciation in Norwegian. They are playing Brown Bergen this weekend, and both clubs want to help us and donate match one shirts. So I'm trying to prepare the trike with everything, for including camping gear and tent and everything else. I will put all the luggages on my trike, the two panniers, the big bag, the duffel bag here, as I want to see how my trike will look fully loaded and how this will adapt to longer trips. So I have my camping gear, and I'm going to fill up the panniers. I'm not going to take, of course, everything. I have a lot of stuff that I need to get rid of. I'm not going to carry everything with me to New Zealand this summer, but yeah, I'm trying to it's a little bit of mess here, so I'm trying to take only things that I'm going to need for the next 3 days. So a little bit of clothing, camping gear, my computer and my digital equipment for video editing, and that's pretty much it. I should start packing because it will be a little bit of a trip, so bear with me. So ladies and gentlemen, this is my setup for this trip. It's a 3 day trip. I have about 20, I haven't weighed them, but I guess I have like 20 kilos cargo. I have my sleeping bag and my tent, everything in there, some clothes and my editing equipment, my computer and everything else in the two panniers. I have some extra gadgets in here, like power bank and stuff like that. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. I have lost about 7-8 kilos in the past month, so actually I can carry more things on my bag, on my bike. The total cargo recommended with the driver should be no more than 130 kilos. I'm trying to keep it to 125, but for the long trip to New Zealand, I guess I will need some more things, but I will figure out those along the way. Perhaps I will need some other things. I will have to leave home some of the things that I have taken, for example, today. The trike looks good, ready to go. I am ready to go. To reach Hamar, we will have to cross that lake. Is the largest lake in here in Norway, one of the largest in Europe as a surface. And the problem is, to reach the other side where Hamar is, we have to ride about 20 kilometers to reach a bridge that will take us over the lake, and from there will be some other kilometers to pedal. Anyway, today we're gonna camp, so my goal for today is to reach the camping place. Well, this one arrived just in time before my departure. I got some more equipment from Ohio. I'm very proud to be one of their ambassadors. They always supplies me with the best cycling equipment, jerseys and stuff like that, even with the flags. So I have ordered new flags and stuff like that, and the new shirt. Let's see how those look. Guess what? I ordered 2 flags and I got only one. No, don't do that to me. Let's see if the jersey looks better. It's a little bit too large this time. I have lost 8 kilos lately. I think it's just perfect. problem is I'm missing the fucking flag. So my dears, I'm heading into Hamar. I won't be able to do, as I said, the whole distance today because I have this issue with one of my batteries, my Shimano batteries. I have an appointment at a Shimano dealer in Oslo next week. Hopefully they can help me to sort that out. Other way, my trips will be a nightmare because obviously I have only one battery, and with one battery I can cycle perhaps 50 kilometers a day, and that's not so much. What I can do is actually cycle 4 or 5 hours and then stop and charge the battery for another 4 or 5 hours, and then cycle again for another 4 or 5 hours. But that will mean 12, 13, 14, 15 hours a day on the bike, and that will be tough. But I put all my hopes in the guys at Shimano in Oslo. So until then, I'm heading into Hamar. I'm not gonna make it there today, but I'm looking for a camping along the way. I found one on the map, and let's hope they have free spots. It's advice, a tip that I got from one of the campings where I have been staying last year. Because when I went into the camping, of course I went to the reception to ask if they have free spots and to pay for the spot. And campings in Norway are quite expensive. In the summers you can pay something between 30 and 40 euros, maybe more, depending on which camping we're talking about. But I paid at that time 30 euros or so. And I have paid for 2 nights. And after I have checked in and set up my tent and all that stuff, I went into the reception to use their Wi-Fi so I can upload some videos on YouTube. And the guy at the reception, he's seen my trike, he's seen the flags that I'm carrying. He went on the website, and then he came to me and said, "Adrian, why you didn't say so? Why you didn't say, are you cycling for charities and you're doing such a great project?" I said, you know, I don't like to beg for anything. But he said, you know, if we knew that you are doing such a great thing, that then we will not charge you for the camping. It was nice of them to say that. Anyway, it was already paid, and but they offered me a dinner and a cold beer that evening. So yeah, it was nice. So now the advice I've got from this guy was to email the campings before, prior my arrival, and see if they can provide a free spot for my tent. And I did. So apparently I'm having a free spot in a nice camping for tonight, and I'm really grateful for that. My trip through Europe and all the way to New Zealand will be very, what can I say? I don't know what and how it will gonna go, but requires a lot of logistic and stuff like that. And you know,
living in a tent is cheap. You can buy your meals for maybe 10 euros a day and that's it. But it happens so much troubles with, I had so much troubles like now with the battery. If I have to buy a new one, it's €1,000 and that's very expensive. And even if they fix the battery, you know, I had all kind of challenges along the way, along the journeys I have had so far, like bike crashing, camera crashing, phone crashing. I'm still using the old phone that I have crashed in Cyclades this winter. So yeah, a long trip like that requires a lot of logistical stuff like that, and I cannot do it alone any longer because I thought I have a budget. But then of course the Norwegian tax administration came and took a very big chunk of that, saying I have to pay more and more taxes. By the way, it's one of the reasons that many businessmen, including some friends of mine, they are moving their businesses in Switzerland or in Spain or in all kind of islands where they do not have to pay so much tax. The Norwegian government is killing us. So they've been taking my cycling budget, and they give me a lot of stress and headache. I even had to go to the doctors for some checkups, and my health didn't look great, as they put me on all kind of meetings and with psychologists, and every time I went in there I had to pay about 160, 180 euros for every 45 minutes. And at some point I said, guys, you know what, I'm fed up. I mean, then on top of those 180 euros for 45 minutes for those kinds of meetings, they give me a long list of medicine, which I said, guys, I'm so fed up with all this kind of shit. If I need therapy, my bike is my therapy, my travel is my therapy. So I told everyone to fuck off. So actually I will be heading to New Zealand, well, first to Europe and then to New Zealand, starting with next week. So I'll have to say a fair goodbye to Norway, and to be grateful for all the adventures and all the nature and everything that Norway had to offer. For this, I don't know, I have been here for like, I think something between 15 and 20 years, because I've been living also a little bit in different parts, but it's almost 20 years since I came first in Norway. So I'm looking forward to a new chapter. As I said, I'm short on budget, I'm short on equipment. I have a list with equipment that I should buy. I do not afford it, or if I afford it, then I will have no budget at all for traveling, for cycling. And you know, you need to have a backup in case something happens. So I do not afford to get all this equipment. I'm lucky, as I said, that some campings and some other people I met along the journeys are kind enough and support, and some of them give me a place to pitch my tent, or even doing some donations via Why Donate. Recently I have opened a buy me a coffee, but I do not drink coffee, so you can buy me kilometers. I'm cycling. My plan is to cycle 100 kilometers a day, plus minus, if I'm getting my battery fixed. And my budget will be something between 10 and 20 euros, and that's only for nutrition and supplies. So everyone is concerned. My family doctor, my friends, my family, everyone is concerned that I have actually decided to leave for New Zealand next week. Totally, well, perhaps not totally unprepared, but as I said, I'm missing some logistic and I'm missing some budget. But you know, I said if I'm not gonna do it now, then when? We're actually never ever prepared for for things that takes us out of our comfort zone. So even if I do not have all the logistic and the right tent and the budget and all the gadgets that apparently was needed for such a long trip, and even my health is not in the best shape, I said, you know, fuck that. The eyes of others are our prisons, and their toes are our cages. So you know, I'm really grateful for all the concern, you know, for all the advices, but I'm doing this my way. And the only nice I mean, it's nice to get the encouragement messages from football clubs, for example, and from players, and from other people, or from the association for the charity I'm working with. Perhaps they see things differently, but of course my friends and my family and my doctors, they are very concerned. But I have done many things in life. I have worked as an agent, football agent. I have been a dishwasher in a restaurant many, yeah, when I was very young, after I quit playing football, when I got injured. So I have done a lot of things. I have been a youth football coach. I have been an agent, as I said. I have been a sporting director. I have been a restaurant owner, a hotel owner. I can do plenty of things along the journey. If something happens, of course, anytime I can stop and pause my journey. I can stop in Germany, I can stop in Italy, I can stop in Spain. I can speak a few foreign languages. So I'm pretty convinced, you know, I need to try it. I have to do it. I have to do it. And seeing like football clubs donating, and players donating shirts and boots, and goalkeepers donating their gloves, it gives me this boost of enthusiasm and energy that is required for such a trip. Hi. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said, I'm trying to use maps as much as I can, and do not trust so much the gadgets. I'm not a very practical guy, so we will have to cross, we'll have to reach Hamar here, but we are on this side somewhere, and I don't know if you can see it on the map, but it's a bridge there. And that bridge is, you can spot it over there. That will be the difficult part, because as you can see, I can see from here, I don't know if you can spot it, but it's a lot of traffic. That's a European 6, I think, crossing Mjøsa, which is one of the largest lakes here in Norway. I mean, the largest in Norway and one of the largest in Europe. But we're not going to cross the bridge today. I found the camping down there, not far away from the bridge, so is there is the place where we're gonna camp today, and tomorrow we're gonna do the rest of the trip over the bridge, over those mountains, and into Hamar, which is on the other side of the mountains. So that's the plan. have to check my mirrors all the time to make sure I'm not losing my panniers here. Terrible country roads. I have never experienced something similar here in Norway. So brothers and sisters, seems I have less than 1 kilometer to the camping that I was mentioning earlier. So I'm heading into there. The battery is fine, I still have about half of it, but I wouldn't be able to make it all the way into Hamar with just one battery today. So we're gonna camp in this place I have found, in this beautiful camping, charge the batteries, charge the equipment, charge the phone, the battery bike, and then we'll continue the journey tomorrow. But let me show you the camping. It's a very beautiful one by the, not by the sea, but by the lake. Ladies and gentlemen, seems I have found my tent spot behind me. It's a very, very beautiful area. I mean, look at all these views around me. It's amazing. The guys at the receptions, they were very kind. As they promised me by email, I've got not just a free spot for my tent, I did not have to pay anything, but they offered me a card that I can use for showering. Obviously for shower you have to pay extra 10 euros. Norway it's quite expensive, but yeah, they offered me that card for free, so I can use it if I want to use the shower facilities and stuff like that. So I'm really, really grateful. I'm gonna take you soon on a short tour around this camping. It's quite huge, but it's very beautiful with a lot of facilities. perhaps a little small tent for a big man like me. I have got the book, I have got my MacBook to do some editing. I've got here a small souvenir for the guys at the camping, and the battery that I need to charge for tomorrow's trip. So let's have a tour around. So ladies and gentlemen, let's go have a look. I took my pannier with the batteries and chargers and books and stuff like that. So let's go find the restaurant. Seems there is a kitchen here that everyone can use it. Let's see if it's locked. No, it's not. But wow, everything smells fresh and clean. That's beautiful. So if you're at camping and you don't want to, or you don't have cooking facilities in your camping, in your camp van or so, you can use those facilities. You have a fridge, even a washing machine, ovens and stuff like that. So pretty decent, very nice. There is Wi-Fi all over the camping, free to use. That's strange for Norway. And here it's a small restaurant. Let's see what do they have in the menu.
Adrian?
Yeah.
Perfect. I'll bring the food once it's ready.
Perfect. Thank you. Oh, I'll wait for the beer.
Yeah. You want receipt?
No, it's fine.
There you go.
That looks good. Thank you. This is not budget traveling. I didn't pay for the tent, 30 euros for tonight. I paid 30 euros for a walk, Asian food, and for a beer. I'm so stupid sometimes. I'm getting old. I forget stuff in the hotel rooms, in trains, in planes, in the airports. Oh my god. And now when it's raining, I have to make it back to the camping. Let's do this. As I said, guys, I had to ride back about 30 kilometers to get my charger for my laptop and to get my data cable. So I ran back and now I'm cycling back to the camping. It's 10 o'clock in the evening. Seems like a storm is heading into us, or at least is over the camping. We had a little bit rain, but I do not give up. My tent is still there and all the other belongings. Whew. But let's hope we are done with the rain for today. Other way, we will have to be brave. loaded. Well, my tent is floated over there. But yeah, it's nothing I can do about the rain. Let's see where we can find a spot where we can edit some videos. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back in the camping. As you could see, my tent was floated. I was lucky enough that my tent was quite quality and I didn't have any water leakage inside. So hopefully I can sleep good at night. The rain has stopped and the storm is gone now. So seems I do not have much luck with my first camping night this year. But as I said, the rain is gone, the storm is gone. I will start doing some editing and then I will see you next time on the next episode. Take care, everyone. Well, good evening, everyone. It has been raining as hell. It's 2 o'clock in the night now. And the rain stopped a little bit again. The guys at the camping, they were very kind. They let me use their terrace. Here is the restaurant. So they actually let me use their facilities to do some editing, and they told me I can be here as long as I want. They even said I can move my tent into their terrace because they're not gonna open before 12 or 1 o'clock tomorrow. But yeah, the rain stopped, and it's so beautiful out here. I mean, look at all these colors, huh? Really beautiful. So the Wi-Fi is quite bad, so it will be a long night with editing and uploading. But yeah, thank you for staying with me, and I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did enjoy editing. See you tomorrow.